Nikaambia hebu nimnipe Sarah. So wakanipa Sarah. Sarah was like panicking. Akaniambia mami, so umejua wamenichukua.
This was the last time Helen Aruwa heard her daughter's voice, a conversation that sent her into an emotional frenzy. The men on the other side of the phone would later turn out to be her daughter's alleged murderers. It all started on Thursday, the 28th of June, when Sarah Aruwa, a fourth-year student pursuing international relations at USIU, was charmed into going on a date with a fellow schoolmate who introduced himself as Daniel Mureithi, which was not his real name. According to her friends, the young man had been pursuing her for a long time but had not succeeded. But on Thursday, Sarah agreed to go on a date with him. They were to meet on Saturday. Saturday at about noon, Daniel picked Sarah from her Roysambu apartment with the car he had hired, and that was the last time she was seen by friends and neighbors alive. Mysteriously though, Sarah had thought to leave a note with details of her date's full names, where he lived, and his phone numbers. At about 2 p.m. that same day, Sarah's mother got a phone call from a man who told her that they had kidnapped her daughter and wanted a ransom paid for her. Sarah's mother then contacted her family and they began the search.
Walikuwa wanapikia simu ya Sarah, they were changing positions. Polisi wakishikia hapa, the next minute watapikia hapa. Polisi wakifuata hapo, wamepotea.
The kidnappers, however, did not call the family again until Sunday, 3 p.m.
By that time, I feel Sarah had already died.
Her feelings would later turn out to be true. Indeed, her daughter had been killed and her body dumped in Githunguri. The only clue that her family was left with was the note that Sarah had left behind containing Daniel's phone number. But upon inquiry with the university's administration, it emerged that no student by the name Daniel Mureithi was in their records. The family then used the mobile phone records to find out the name of the user. The man who had wooed their daughter was called Duncan Mureithi Livingstone. Another name that came up was that of Winnie Wairemu, a student at Kiambu Institute of Science and Technology. She is also being held by police as a suspect in the case and is said to have been banking the monies accrued in previous kidnappings. USIU's administration regretted the death of their student. The three suspects are now in police custody until 11th July, when the case will be mentioned. For KTN Sunday Night, I'm Betty Kialo.